Gear up.
Sale starts June 1st.
The RDO Big Bold Sale, 50 to 90% off. Download the app and wishlist now.
वही आरक्षण नीति की समीक्षा के लिए एक विशेषज्ञ समिति की अधिसूचना जारी होने तक वीपीपी प्रमुख अर्देंट बसाइवमोत भूख हड़ताल जारी रखने पर अड़े हुए हैं। इसकी जानकारी देते हुए वीपीपी के महासचिव डॉक्टर रिकी सिंगकोन ने बताया कि रोस्टर आरक्षण समिति की बैठक में एक प्रस्ताव लिया गया था और इस पर सर्वसम्मति से सहमति बनी थी कि समिति कानूनी और संवैधानिक विशेषज्ञों की एक विशेषज्ञ समिति बनाने के लिए राज्य सरकार को लिखेगी। यह बताते हुए कि समिति अध्यक्ष ने सूचित किया है कि वे सभी राजनीतिक दलों को 15 के भीतर समिति को अपना औचित्य प्रस्तुत करना है। महासचिव ने कहा कि वह शायद उस विशेषज्ञ समिति के बारे में बात कर रही है जो गठित की जाएगी और उन्हें अपने सुझाव देने होंगे और सिफारिशें।
First and foremost, we thank God for His leading. We thank the people for their support all through the 9 days since we started this agitation. And in today's meeting, after a lot of discussion and deliberation on the issue, finally the committee, which has called all the political parties to discuss this agenda, finally there is a resolution, and that resolution is that this committee recommend to the government to constitute an expert committee which will review the reservation policy of the state. So basically, at the end of all the discussion that took place in today's meeting, the voice of the People's Party able to call upon through this committee to the government to constitute an expert committee, which has been our demand from the very first day. So this is all that came out of this meeting, the all political party meeting today.
So when will you give this demand of yours in writing to the government? Because the committee chairperson, she has asked all political parties to give a representation within 15 days.
No, well, I think that is a different thing that she's talking about. Well, there was a resolution in today's meeting that this committee headed by Dr. Ampreen M. Lingdor will ask the government to constitute an expert committee to review the reservation policy. And so we are expecting that a notification that the government will constitute an expert committee will come out very soon.
So what is the decision of the party after this meeting with the government's constituted committee? Has Bardhan decided to withdraw his fast, or what is the way forward?
We were very clear in today's meeting that unless until we see that notification from the government that it will constitute an expert committee, until we see that notification, strike. It is indefinite under strike.
So will you give in writing?
No, the question of giving writing does not arise here because it was a resolution, taken by this committee to ask the government to constitute an expert committee. So the question of us giving in writing does not arise with regard to the constitution of the expert committee by the government.
So how do you term the outcome of today's meeting?
Well, I would say it was victory, partially from our part. So, but we expect that the government will use its wisdom and come up with this notification at the earliest. So unless until we do so, our president will continue his indefinite in this country.
With regards to this committee,
everything that the political parties pitched today, suggestions, recommendations, it was verbally done. There was no proper justification,
Well,
no legal thing.
okay.
So that's
Let me
why 15 days were given to submit.
So after the government, first of all, comes up with a notification to constitute an expert committee, then an expert committee will be constituted by the government, and the expert committee would take the views and suggestion of all stakeholders, including all political parties. So that is what the 15 days which the chairperson is talking about.
so we are made to understand that the demand of the VPP for reviewing the reservation policy will be taken up with that expert committee to be constituted. Am I right?
Exactly, you're right.
The minister did not say anything about a resolution passed when we asked about the.
Well, that is what we, in that meeting. That is why, we said that will this be resolution? Yes, she said. So,
It was a unanimous.
yes, it was a resolution taken by everyone in that meeting that particular committee will write to the government asking the government to constitute an expert committee to review this reservation policy.
So all political parties were unanimous when it comes to this particular
Yes,
decision.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Terima kasih, Jim.